Yeah, Doug. So can I hand over the thing to Bhagavan?
Yes, please, Dasaji.
Yes, you can just tell the whole brief of what all you told me. Each case, how many Diksha givers were made in the last few days, and ask the questions for them, and then you can ask your question and the second question at the end. Doug, hello.
Yes, Dasaji, I hear you.
Hello. Yeah. At the end, you need to tell them to make 3 minutes meditation. The Lord will be part of it. Along like Bhagavan, they can meditate for 3 minutes. At the end, you can release all the calls so that they can greet Bhagavan.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Shall we start that?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just talking on Bhagavan now.
Namaste, Bhagavan. Namaste, Bhagavan.
Namaste.
Namaste, Bhagavan.
Namaste, Bhagavan.
So, Bhagavan, as of last month, there is almost 600 new blessing givers throughout North America and Canada. The oneness trainers have been doing phenomenal amounts of work creating new blessing givers, Bhagavan. And I would, on the request of themselves, I would like to read to you the different states in America and Canada and the new blessing givers that have all come out of these states.
Oh yes, go ahead.
So, Bhagavan, in Arizona, we have 57 new blessing givers. In Canada, we have 36. In California, we have 94. In Colorado, we have 3. In Washington, D.C., we have 26. In Florida, we have 57. In Idaho, we have 47. In Massachusetts, we have 20. In Montana, we have 3. In North Carolina, we have 34. In Ohio, we have 20. In Nevada, we have 1. In Oregon, we have 6. In Texas, we have 32. In Vermont, we have 7. And in Washington, we have 21. So, Bhagavan, if you could give blessings to all these new blessing givers, and a lot of them are going to be on the line tonight. They're already hearing you speak at this point.
I see. Yeah, I'll give them all a strong blessing.
Okay. Thank you, Bhagavan. So, Bhagavan, we have 2 questions. The second question is going to be a long type of question. So I'll begin with the first question, Bhagavan. The first question that is being asked, Bhagavan, is, could you please offer more clarity on the shift that will occur in 2012 and how our work with the oneness blessing is helping make that shift? What will take place? What will our experiences be? And how will the rapid changes in our movement help facilitate that?
Oh, yes. So, in 2012, there's first going to be an energy shifter. And we call this pranic energy. And in fact, the temple has been built here, or the World Oneness Center, to affect these planetary energies. In fact, in ancient times, the pyramids were built across the world to affect these planetary energies. So also objects like Stonehenge and other objects, ancient objects, were specifically meant for altering planetary energies. Similarly, the World Oneness Center, or what's called sometimes Oneness Temple, has also been created to affect these planetary energies. So the first shift would be in planetary energies. Following that would be a rising of the levels of consciousness. People's consciousness would reach to higher levels. This would mean actually what we call the Kundalini, rising up in the human body, which would mean you are rising to higher levels of consciousness. That would result in a change of perception. And these changes essentially would surround the fact that you start losing the sense of separation. For some people, it could be merely feeling connected. For other people, it could be like you actually feel that you are the other. There could be varying degrees of change with regard to the sense of separation. For some, it could be mild. What I call mild is to feel connected. For some, it could be that great that you would feel that you are no different from the other. So it could go to that extent. Sometimes it could be so deep that if somebody is physically affected, if the physical pain could also affect you physically, it can go to that extent. Besides this, there will also be people who will be experiencing higher states of consciousness, like some could experience Christ consciousness, or Buddha consciousness, or Krishna consciousness, or any other kind of consciousness they have been seeking, or they have been conditioned from early childhood. So there could be a change of consciousness. There are also others who would discover oneness with probably the physical earth also. They will feel very, very close to the earth. So there will be a variety of changes. That's why we are not telling sameness. We are saying it's oneness. That is, people would be having different experiences. That I have often said that if there are 6 billion or 7 billion people on the planet, it could be that many experiences and that many states of consciousness. But what is going to be strange is, despite the difference in the experience and the state, all would feel one. That's what is going to be the strange happening. Because you would expect people to differ, to disagree, to quarrel or to fight. But that would not happen. A Christian getting his experience or a Muslim getting his experience would strangely become very, very close. So we will be moving in that direction. And I would say that the experience of each one would be unique. Maybe two people may not get the same experience. Each would be having his own unique experience, because in the field of awakening, the nature or God or whatever you want to call does not duplicate. So each one is special and each one is unique. So that's what is going to happen. But the common denominator is going to be, we are going to work as though we are one being. That's what is likely to happen. And this would have its own consequences in the external world. Now, when I talk of oneness age, I'm talking of what's going to happen in the inner world. When I talk of the golden age, I'm talking of what's going to happen in the external world. These inner changes would happen first, and they would lead to certain external changes. That people would be sharing whatever they got with each other. They'd be more careful about the environment. They'll be more kind and protective of the animals. So all this will be happening in the external world as a consequence of the changes that have happened in the inner world. So we can expect these things to happen probably sometime toward the end of 2011. And we'll probably get a few samples in probably October, November, December of 2011. And it will go full speed from January 2012. And by December 2012, we'll be able to see a lot for ourselves. So this in short would be the changes that would be happening. And along with that, we could also expect environmental changes. As human consciousness changes, we might be able to solve some of the environmental issues too. So on the one hand, we have to move on the physical front. Yet this inner change also could bring about environmental changes.